Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the garden. Right here in the front, 5 blueberry plants. They're going to stay in the buckets until next spring, because in the fall, I'm going to get the ground ready to put them into the ground. As we continue down, this are the pole beans. There's 80 Kentucky beans planted here, and hopefully they'll be growing up there. As you can see, they're growing up the pole right now. Followed by spinach, which did 50-50. I used seed tape. Not too happy with the results of that. Now on the other hand, the arugula used seed tape on, and that did really well. And in this caged in area is zucchini. And as you can see, doing really well. All flowering, all growing, and we're gonna have a good crop out of it. Right here, got 2 kinds of cabbage. Cabbage is doing really well. And we have this mystery plant. It's popped up in the garden. I'm trying to wait and see what comes up from it. This is a first-year garden, so I don't know what it is. But it's in the middle of the onion bed. And right in here, we have Nante's carrots. And we have 5 cucumber plants doing really well. Right here, I took 2 pumpkins we had left over from the winter time, and in the spring I smashed them into the ground, and sure enough, they're going wild. I just put this fence up yesterday to keep them back. Got a couple Romas, followed by a row of kaleidoscope carrots. This is the first bed, strawberries. Followed by our super sweet 100 tomatoes. And our hot peppers. Red hot cherries and cayennes. One right here doesn't seem to be doing that well. So, pruned it back a little bit, so hopefully it'll help. And we got more tomatoes. We got some aromas, and then this guy right here is one of the renegades that grew in the garden, and I transplanted it just over the weekend. We got more strawberries, followed by even more strawberries, and this bed and that bed I was able to harvest some yesterday. Our golden summer pepper, and then a pineapple tomato plant. Our neighbors gave us both of them. And then here we got 2 summer squash. Got 3 eggplant, and then I got peas that I started from seed, climbing up really well. And then around the front, got bunching onion, and then I got some herbs around here, and I repurposed a bunch of skids. So I decided to fill that in and try it. But the spearmint, I tried planting it twice, and I'm getting a little bit of some greenery popping up in a couple spots, but not where it should be. Herbs, on the other hand, are doing really good. Got basil, parsley, oregano, sage, thyme, and the rosemary's starting to come through. And got another tomato and some sweet peppers right there. This right here started out to be seed tape leaf lettuce, but it didn't go, so I replanted seeds and it's doing much better. Got two kinds of broccoli, and I got 3 tomato plants, followed by carrots on the other side, some kale. And here we got some Detroit dark beets. That was, I had one little spot left, so we planted them there. And here's the other end of the pole beans. And if you come over here, got the potatoes. And this bed right here has tomatoes in it. These are all Amish tomatoes that came back in our gardens from last year, and I just transplanted them. Walk over here. This is my original bed I started. I had Roma tomatoes in there last year, and they were Amish tomatoes, and I got all these little plants from there. And on either side of the tomatoes, I got rows of carrots. Kaleidoscope carrots, so they're gonna come in different colors. And we walk around here, you see the tomatoes are doing really well. Carrots are coming up really good. Once I pulled the tomatoes out, the carrots are coming up really good. And right here, these are all the tomatoes I dug up. I dug up 60-some tomatoes from last year. So I gave some away and we're just waiting. So, and then we walk back here. Part of being self-sufficient are our chickens, and these guys, we've had them for about 2 years now. They're year-olds and 2-year-olds in here. And they're like one of the family. Probably see my other videos with my chickens. So, other than that, this is the old homestead. Trying to get things done, but did most of this garden this year. One arm because I had an arm surgery, so we'll just see how it goes. And yesterday I put netting up over the strawberries because they're starting to ripen up. But it's not bad. Everything's coming in good, and those 2 pots right there, they're a mystery. They were growing up in the garden, so when I repotted the tomatoes, I repotted them too. But that's the garden. Not sure if I mentioned I had the broccoli over there, 2 kinds of broccoli. We'll see how things go. Mohawk the Patriot Chef, signing off. Have a great day.